When I was watching a podcast by Chris Williamson with Hamza, he told Hamza this quote by Neil Gaiman. The moment that you feel that just possibly you are walking down the street naked, that's the moment you may be starting to get it right. How powerful is that? Did it not hit with you? Did it seem weird? Well, I've been looking at the world in this way for a few years now, where I see myself as this crazy person, just like when Archimedes ran down the street naked, shouting "Eureka!" when he discovered that water rose when he went in the bath. Now, for that simple discovery alone, he will be forever remembered for this amazing, innovative discovery, a law of physics, where mass entering a body of water makes the water rise. You may seem insane and people may not believe you at first for it, but then they realize that you are right. Maybe hundreds of years later down the line, when your legacy is left, people are still working on the discoveries of Archimedes, that the water level rose when he went in the bath. And it is rather comically remembered from his reaction to it, which kind of follows that quote I just said. Now, this is the way a pioneer works. This is the way someone who creates a new market in the economy for a product that people never thought they needed comes into play and makes it a reality. Like when Thomas Edison invented electrical power generation tools. These discoveries are unimaginably creative, and they indicate a certain trait within you that even though you may seem crazy, you've just changed the world for the better. Now, I'd like you to think of this Neil Gaiman quote when you navigate your way through life. When you want to create new discoveries, when you want to help people in ways they have never been helped before, when you want to change lives for the better, create new exercises and theories and techniques that people have never used before you to complete what you wanted to get done. Do it your way and do it right. What this quote entails is that you should not feel scared or embarrassed to create something new if you know that you are following your true authentic self, to follow through with your idea and invent something legendary. You shouldn't stop yourself from pushing past that tipping point where all the benefits come flooding through across the world. Just because someone may judge you or say something wrong that may hurt your ego or make you feel insecure. And they said that because they themselves are jealous of your success and they don't want to see you do better than themselves. It's their ego issue, it's their insecurity. So perhaps when you find yourself constrained in this tight mental box where you're not allowing yourself mentally to break free, roam down the street naked, knowing that you're correct, then you're missing something. You're missing that urge to release upon the world that which you've discovered, that which you've invented, that which you know will help the world and help the people that you care about. Who cares what those people who are judging you are thinking? They don't actually care about your success, so why should you care about what they say about you? You're never going to please everyone. We have a free hospital system called the NHS in the UK, and it doesn't please everyone. Oh no, everyone's mad about it. It's like sometimes its presence is ignored, and people don't realise that it's there to help people. And people will think the same about your great invention that may change the world. They won't see the benefits in it, and they will argue against you releasing it. And they will try and shut you down and change your mindset to the point where you won't produce it anymore because you fear their words too much. And that is a sad point to reach. When you're shunning your potential, where you're hiding your true self, it's just trapping you from the inside. And that's not a good feeling. So please, every so often, remind yourself of what Neil Gaiman has said here. Maybe you should feel like you're walking down the street naked, without a care in the world about what others think of you. Now, that doesn't mean you shouldn't shun away any criticism, no. You should listen to constructive criticism that may help your growth and the followers of your ideas. But never be afraid to show your true authentic self when navigating the world in a way that you see fit. If you're not doing it your way, there is no way to do it. You'll be living with constant regret and insecurity about hiding your true self to the world, and they'll never get to see the best version of you. And people will sense it. They have that sixth sense where they can just tell when people aren't being true to themselves, when they're insecure. You know, when bad speakers, they may say something and then not believe in what they're saying, and people can tell that they're just not doing well. Or a comedian when he's delivering jokes and he doesn't know whether they'll be funny. It's more like he needs the mindset that If he knows what he's saying is funny and he knows he's a good comedian, people will be more likely to laugh. And naturally, he will get into a flow state better because he doesn't have any negative thoughts intruding his brain. And naturally, he'll say better jokes. So Neil Gaiman is totally right here. You need to feel as if no one's words would ever affect you. Except for criticism on an objective scale, sure. But you need to be true to yourself and enjoy the ride the entire way. Do it your way or do it no way. Not living a free life is not living at all. They say that in New Hampshire, live free or die. And I've got to say, New Hampshire and Neil Gaiman are totally correct on that. I hope you learned something from today. Thank you for listening and see you in the next video.